back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Gal. If there was ever a morning where I needed an energy drink, it is this morning. It's Monday, so it's grocery haul day, and oh dear Lord. This is gonna be a really long video, and the intro, the pre-actual haul portion of this video is going to be lengthy. So I'm telling you now, I haven't even been filming for a minute. I'm giving you an out now. If you don't want to listen to me talk about my nightmare of a pickup experience, Walmart pickup experience yesterday, or you don't want to hear me chat about some newer products that I tried this week and some garbage products that I bought in last week's haul, there will be a timestamp in the description box where you can forward just to the haul, straight to the haul. Your eyes will be set on the food ASAP. I will not take offense if you fast forward to that point. All right, so I think how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna go over kind of the random products that I want to do a little mini reviews on for you. Then we will chat about my grocery list and what I'm cooking this week. I'll talk about my nightmare, the just chaos that was my pickup order yesterday. And then we'll get into like the actual haul. Okay, so let's start with just awfulness. Terrible. So this is the Mooala Organic Keto Plant-Based Creamer in White Mocha. I got this at Sprouts last week. I was very excited because, I mean, it piqued my interest, right? Like, it's keto, it's 0 carbs. I've been mentioning here and there that, like, it's a little frustrating when you add like half and half or heavy whipping cream and you eat up 2 of your carbs, or drink up, I should say, 2 of your carbs for the day. So I was really stoked about this. It's terrible. It is absolutely terrible. You add it to your coffee and it does nothing. Like, it's so thin. It essentially does like what almond milk would do if you were to only add 2 tablespoons. So y'all know that means nothing. It means basically it incorporates into the coffee and there's no creaminess or anything. Also, it claims to be white mocha. You definitely can't taste white mocha when it's in the coffee. And then I even tried some of it just on its own, and there's like a hint of like mocha flavor. But other than that, no, do not buy it, would not recommend. All right, midweek, we went to Target, and I was fully out of my nitro. Yeah, you guys know I like the Rise Nitro Cold Brews. I have said this multiple times, like, I bought the Starbucks Nitro Cold Brews in the can, but they're 2 net carbs, and I don't want that when I can buy something that's 0. So I ran out of the Rise ones, and so we went to Target, and this was on Ibotta, and it was a decent amount back. I want to say it was like $2 back. So this is the La Colombe Coffee Cold Brew. I love La Colombe. We actually have a mall near us that has like a actual like La Colombe, like a Starbucks where you can like go and order drinks and stuff. So I knew I loved their coffee, but I picked this up. I had never tried this before, and it is out of this world. It's 0 net carbs. It's so good. It's better than Stoke. It's better than the Starbucks one in the jug, which also has carbs in it. It just tastes like quality. It's pricier. It's pricier than those other cold brews, but it is absolutely fantastic. And for 0 carbs, like, I might just continue to buy this. Okay, 2 more items I want to talk about. So or I should say Cernan, made a trip to the keto store. We have a store near us that sells all keto stuff. And I'm really trying, you know, because at least for now, I'm only doing keto for 30 days. I don't really want to go crazy when it comes to like placing a huge nutrition order or spending, you know, a ton of money at the keto store. I'm really trying to just like pick and choose what I want, maybe buy a thing on Amazon here and there, buy something directly from someone's website. So I'm trying not to go crazy. So we actually did really good at the keto store. We got this, a bag of moon cheese, and then more testing strips. That was all we got. So these are the Rebel ice cream sandwiches. This is the chocolate chip cookie and vanilla ice cream. I have been wanting to try these for an eternity. I feel like Rebel ice cream is very It's easily accessible now. They even carry it at my Target, but the ice cream sandwiches I haven't seen anywhere. These were a pretty penny. There's only 3 in here and it was $10. Definitely not something I will be like repurchasing frequently, but as Erin would say over at Erin Does the Keto, oh my damn. These are so good. You guys, they are absolutely delicious. The cookie, you can definitely tell that it's like made with almond flour. That definitely comes through, but it's like a doughy cookie. And then with the ice cream, Rebel makes, in my opinion, one of the best keto ice creams out there. It's next level. So I definitely think like if you've been wanting to try it, but you haven't been wanting to spend that money because you don't know if it's good, I'm telling you right now, it's good. And I would say it's worth spending the money to just at least try it. All right, and then the last thing that I want to chat about are these tortillas. So these are the Mr. Tortilla 1 net carb tortillas. So I got a pack in pico de gallo and multigrain. They each come with 24 tortillas. I can't remember how much they each were, but with shipping, I paid $15, which I didn't think was terrible. And I bought, like I said, I bought straight from the website. I was roped in with an Instagram ad. There was an Instagram ad for these, and I went to the website, did some research. I actually watched other people's YouTube videos about it. As soon as I saw a YouTube video where someone made chips with these and there was like a legit crunch, I was like, I am buying this. I have tried to do like the low carb tortillas, like the Mission. I think I've even tried the, oh, what are they? The Olay. Are they the Olay? Like Extreme Wellness, those tortillas. I've tried to do those low carb ones as chips and they just don't come out like they're harder. You know, they're not like as soft as a tortilla when you cook them, but they just are almost like chewy. They're not crunchy. I experimented with these yesterday. I literally got them in the mail, came inside, plugged in my air fryer, and like started making chips. They crisp up like a dream. Now they are on the drier side. So to just like eat them as a chip, you could do it. It's not like disgusting, but how we're gonna do them is nachos. And I feel like loaded up with meat and sour cream and salsa and some guacamole. I don't think the dryness is gonna be an issue. So I think these are great. And at 1 net carb. I mean, and the size. We can also do street tacos. That's kind of my next plan after the nachos is to do like a street taco night. Because you can have like 2 or 3 or 4, or frankly, some of the low carb tortillas are like 6 net carbs. You could have 6 of these for the same net carb count as like a Mission or something else. So those were just some products that I wanted to go over. Now let's talk about what I'm making this week, and then like I've said many a time in the last 10 minutes, my pickup experience from yesterday. Okay, so this week I am doing steak and cauliflower mash. That was the original plan, but I could not find cauliflower mash at my Walmart. So I have plenty of stuff in the freezer that's like keto friendly and cauliflower based, so I'll whip up something. Pizza and salad, I'm doing melt in your mouth chicken with roasted radishes, nachos with ground beef with those tortillas. I'm doing chicken taquitos. I'm gonna do chicken taquitos with these as well. I kind of had forgotten about that. I'm gonna do chicken taquitos in the air fryer. And then for one day this week, I just put out because we tend to eat out one night a week. Last week we got Buffalo Wild Wings one night and Chipotle, obviously both very keto friendly. Well, I shouldn't say obviously. They're both very keto friendly if you order that way. They have keto options. So one night we'll be eating out. And then for lunches this week, I'm doing just bunless burgers. Like, I am making it super easy on myself. I bought the burgers that I usually buy from Walmart. They shrink up a bit in the air fryer. I do them in the air fryer because it's easy. We love the air fryer around here. So I'm basically gonna cook off a ton of them and do like double, like 2 patties with cheese. And then I'm going to freeze them, and then each night, like the day before you're eating it, defrost them. I just feel like having all of that already cooked meat sitting in the fridge all week, I don't know about that. So I'm gonna freeze them and then take them out as I need them. All right, so now let's get into, at this point, what is the infamous pickup situation from yesterday. I do want to just stress that, like, I'm not complaining, I'm not mad, like, I more just want to explain the situation, because if you've been here a while, you know that a while back I stopped doing grocery pickup for a decent chunk of time, for like months, because I was having so many issues with them, whether it was there were some issues with charges, but it was mostly like showing up and waiting an eternity for groceries. And I don't mean like showing up and waiting 15 minutes. I mean like showing up and waiting for like an hour, 45 minutes. And that's fine. Like, I recognized that and I stopped doing it, right? Because that's in my control. But I just want to explain what happened, because I've had issues with them in the past. So I was really on top of things last week. I actually made my grocery list, I think, over like Wednesday and Thursday. Like, I was on top of it. And so Friday night, I placed my Walmart order. I placed it for Saturday at 1 o'clock. I timed everything, but like between 1 and 2 was my window. I timed everything perfectly. My sister was taking Daisy at 11:30, so my plan was take Daisy to my sister's at 11:30, go hit grocery outlet for nothing in particular, literally just to like poke around and see what deals I could find. And then by the time I was done at grocery outlet, it would be time to go get my order. So initially I thought it was kind of weird, because they didn't send me a text saying, usually I get a text about an hour before saying, hey, here are your substitutions, approve, deny, what you want, what you don't, and that's that. I never got that text, so that was a little odd. I did my trip at grocery outlet and still hadn't heard from them at like 12:50. It wasn't until about 1:10 that I got a text that said your order's ready, and I had no option to like change out those substitutions. I mean, I was well aware that once I see the employee, I would be able to say like, I don't want XYZ, but that was just like initially like, something's happening here. I go to pick up my order, you know, I check in, say that I'm on my way, I go to pick up my order, I get there at like 1:30, and it was chaos. It was pure chaos. I pull up to like where we have our kind of lanes where you can park to get your groceries. At my Target, at my Walmart, we have 20 stalls for pickup. And it like loops around. So, you know, it's on like one side and then on the other side. And they were all full, which I've never seen in my life. Every single stall was full. And then there were a bunch of us who were like there to get our groceries as well, but we had nowhere to park. People were like yelling at each other. One car like cut off another car to snag a spot. Like someone was backing out and they just like pulled in. No, like you could tell like no one knew what was going on. So I sat there for like, it was probably like 20 minutes waiting for a spot, and nobody ended up leaving. So I'm like, you know what? I am just gonna go. Like this is pointless. I'm just gonna go. It's still early in the day, and I'll come back later. Because that's happened to me before, where like I'm running late or something, and it's not a big deal. You just show up later and you still get your groceries. So I left. I then went back. I don't know what time I got home, like 2-ish or something. I went back at around 3:15. So this is now 2 hours and 15 minutes past when like my window started, right? I go back at 3:15. It is worse. It's like I pulled into that same, you know, aisle of where I would normally pull in and then pick a spot. They're still all full. Every single spot is full, but this time there's an employee, there's a Walmart employee waiting there. And I'm like, okay, so I pull in and she kind of flags me down, and I roll down my window and she's like, are you here for pickup? And I said, yes. And she's like, okay, that's the line. There was a line of about 12 cars, and how they were doing it was you had to get in the line, and then, you know, when somebody pulled out, whoever was next in line got to pull in. So you were basically in a line to get a spot, and then you had to wait in the spot to get your groceries. An hour. I waited an hour in that line, felt like I was gonna lose my mind, and I left. I was like, I can't, like, I'm waiting an hour in line, and then how much longer am I gonna have to wait when I'm actually in the stall? Like, it just seemed pointless to me. So I left and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get my groceries tomorrow. I'm just gonna come back tomorrow. Clearly, like, something is going on today. I've never seen it this busy in my life. I've gotten notifications before that say, like, we're experiencing like an influx of orders, your order might be late. You know, I've gotten notifications like that. Not one notification about any of this. So I leave. When I got home, I started thinking, and I'm like, okay, I've never picked up an order like the next day. So I want to check and make sure that that's something I can do. So I went into my Walmart app, and there was like an FAQ section about pickup, and it said that pickup ends at 8. So anything that's not picked up by 8 gets canceled. So I was like, well, that's great. So at 7 o'clock, I sent Cernan, well, he offered to go try again. It was just as bad. It was just as bad. He went, he had to get in a line, and he was there until 8 o'clock, never got a spot, and an employee came up and told him that they're canceling orders because it's 8 o'clock. It was frustrating, like, and again, like, it's first world problems. There are bigger fish to fry currently in our world, but it was frustrating, right? Like, you do pick up because you don't want to have to go into the store. You want things to be easy, and it was just an absolute nightmare. So they canceled my order. I didn't get it. I didn't get charged for anything. I did reach out to them, not because I was like, this is insane, like, you're a terrible company. Like, that was not my point. I reached out because, like, if you can send a notification that you know, oh, we're behind on your order because we're experiencing like a high volume right now. If you can send a notification like that, then you can send a notification saying, like, we're super backed up, we're pushing your order to tomorrow, or we're pushing your order by X amount of hours. Like, that was more my thing, was there was zero explanation. And frankly, I think what happened, what my guess is that there was like a glitch in the website or something, and the site didn't cap how many people were coming within each window, because y'all, it was insane. It wasn't just like, oh, it's busy today. No, it was cars wrapped around in a line. It was out of control. So that's kind of my guess. Cernan did talk to an employee, and they just said they were short-staffed and that it was really busy, but I don't really believe that. I mean, it's possible that they were short-staffed and something else was happening, but I don't believe that it was just we're short-staffed, period. So they gave me a $10 credit, which is great. I didn't reach out to get a credit. I just wanted them to know, like, you know, for the future, it would be nice to get some sort of message that says, conveys what's going on. So now that that's out of the way, so I did end up going to Grocery Outlet yesterday, picked up a handful of things. Then I had already gotten my, yeah, your order's ready, here are your substitutions, and here's what we don't have. So when I saw what they didn't have, I stopped by our like local health food store to get those things. And then this morning I rolled out of bed at 7:30. It's currently 10. I rolled out of bed at 7:30, threw my hair up, threw my clothes on, and went to Walmart and did my shopping. It was actually very enjoyable. It was very pleasant because it wasn't super crowded and busy. So that's that. Let's just go ahead and get into the haul. I'm very, very excited about stuff that I got today. I do want to say before we get started that, oh my god, this is gonna be the longest video. I used Ibotta today and my Fetch rewards app. I will have links to those in the description box if you're interested. Total, I saved $11.50, which is like decent. The thing I'm trying to do with Ibotta is I'm trying to not just like buy stuff because there's an Ibotta deal. Like, I'm really trying to tailor it to what my list actually is, and like do it that way, and that's really been working, and I just can't believe I saved that much today. So if you're interested, those links will be down below. Let's get into the haul. All right, produce, there's like nothing today, which is different. A bunch of radishes for that roasted radish dish I'm gonna do, some green onion, raspberries, some tomatoes, it wouldn't be an Okro Gal grocery haul without the chopped Caesar salad kit. Y'all know that's my jam. All right, a lot of dairy today. Oh, one thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna tell you guys what was on Ibotta. I'm not gonna tell you how much I got back because I don't remember, but I'm gonna tell you what was on there. All right, some more sour cream. I love buying it in this pouch, you guys. It's no mess, it's easy, it stays fresh longer, love it. Huge thing of eggs, heavy whipping cream, cream cheese. My cream cheese just went bad. I like having that on my Chompies bread. This was an Ibotta deal. I got this for Daisy's breakfast in the morning. It's just gonna be easier to do this than like use a stick of butter. So picked that up. Some pepper jack snack sticks. These are 0 carbs. I wanted to check before I bought them, but they are 0. Some aged white cheddar. I'm gonna use these slices for the burgers that I'm meal prepping for lunches. This was an Ibotta deal. Some Neuchâtel cheese. I think this is for the melt in your mouth chicken I'm gonna make. And then tons of yogurt for Daisy, which was also on Ibotta. All right, meat. I got 2 things, so 16 beef patties for lunches. I got this shredded chicken. This is 0 net carbs. This is gonna be for those taquitos. Ground beef, I got 85.15, and some pepperoni. Beverages, these were all on Ibotta. Y'all, I am so excited that I found these. Aaron will not shut up about these drinks, and I had been checking my Walmart app because I'm like, I want to try them. I've been checking my Walmart app, my Target app, and they both said they didn't have them, but I found them. I found them at Walmart. So these are the 0 sugar Coca-Cola with coffee. Is it an energy drink or is it just a drink? I don't think it's an energy drink. I think it's just like, yeah, it's just zero, like Coke Zero with coffee. So I got 3 of those. Those 3 were on Ibotta, as well as the sparkling ice with caffeine. I've really been enjoying these. I could not find these at Walmart to save my life. I literally found this on like a random shelf and just grabbed it. But these are really good, especially if you want like a caffeine boost, but you don't want as much caffeine as a bang. My one little lonely freezer item, I got this Cauliflower Foods Spicy Jalapeno. I didn't know they made this flavor. This is what we're gonna use for our pizza this week. This is a pretty penny, y'all. This is not cheap, but I will say, I personally think it's worth it. It is the only keto crust I have used that actually gets crispy. Like you can actually hold a slice of pizza. You don't have to use a knife and a fork. It holds up really well. So Cernan loves spice, he loves jalapeno, and I thought this would kind of give it like a spicy pizza crust feel. So I picked that up. All right, so many aisle items. So let's kind of start with the stuff I picked up for Daisy. Dave's Killer Bread. I got these marshmallows. We're using these as incentives for something for her right now. So like just normal marshmallows, but I saw these and thought they would be kind of interesting and fun. So picked those up. These are her favorite. These are her jam. It's the Cliff Z-Bar for Kids Iced Oatmeal Cookie. And then I picked up this mango and pineapple in 100% juice. I don't buy cups like these very often, but when I do, I always make sure that it's in 100% juice and doesn't have any added sugar. All right, condiments wise, I got some jalapeno slices for our nachos, some green chilies, black olives. I was fresh out of paprika. I picked up some Torani sugar-free French vanilla. I'm just about out of my Jordan Skinny syrup in mocha, and then every other syrup I have in there is fruit flavored. Like I have a peach and a pineapple and a mango, I think. So I wanted to grab something that wasn't a fruit. And then I got this True Made veggie ketchup. I've purchased this before. I got this for Daisy. She's fresh out of ketchup, and this was on Ibotta, and it was like $1.50 off. So good deal there. All right, I picked up 2 boxes, you guys. Chocolate, and I didn't know they made cinnamon. You guys know I'm obsessed with this cereal. It's so good. It's not a problem for me. Like I don't eat it and then want to eat more. Like I measure it out, I pour in my almond milk, done deal. Like that's what I have for breakfast. The peanut butter is so good, and I'm so intrigued to try these. These were an Ibotta deal, as well as this was on Fetch for about $1 off. So these are the 4505 pork rinds in jalapeno cheddar. I know Cernan will really like those. I got a packet of taco seasoning mix. I did buy the Mission Carb Balance tortillas for like when we want quesadillas or a tuna melt or a wrap, something that we want that is not gonna fit on that tiny street taco tortilla. I bought those. And then I got 4 of these olive snacks. I've never seen these before, so I just wanted to try them, and y'all know we love olives around here. So I got 2 of these ones. These are the pitted green olives with chili and black pepper, and then 2 of these ones, which are the pitted green olives with lemon and oregano. All right, that was everything I got at Walmart, so let's move on to what I picked up at our local market. So I did get a case of this Reed's Zero Real Ginger Ale. I really like this stuff. I pour it over ice and toss a lime wedge in there, and it's delicious. It's, I believe, 12 carbs, 12 erythritol, grape tomatoes for Daisy, apples for her as well, and then halloumi. You guys, I'm obsessed with this. Like, we've been eating this as a side dish. Maybe I'll do this with the steak. It is so good. I slice it up, I grill it, and it just, it's salty, and it just does the trick. All right, and then the handful of things I picked up at grocery outlet. So I got a lint roller. I guess I need to show you guys that, but whatever. I got this for Daisy. This looked really interesting. So it's just fruit and Greek yogurt bites. Literally all that is in here is strawberries, raspberries, yogurt, yeah, and yogurt and vanilla extract. Like, that's it. This brand, this Wyman's brand, they sell frozen fruit, like for smoothies and stuff. And they had another one of these too that had like banana, like the balls were not yogurt, they were banana puree. So if she likes this, I might go back and get the other one. This was like $2. I picked up some Primal Kitchen steak sauce. We love this stuff. We love this stuff. It is 1 carb for 1 tablespoon. And I personally find that 1 tablespoon is enough. It is runnier than A1, so a little bit goes a long way. It's delicious. I also got this avocado oil spray. I've been using this, which is like not the best. So when I saw this Primal Kitchen one, I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta get that. Some limes, beverages. I got 2 sparkling ices. They were, I'm well aware you can get those at Walmart, but they were 69 cents at Grocery Outlet. So I got a kiwi strawberry and a peach nectarine. I also got this C4 energy drink. I think this is in cotton candy. Yeah. So it is it's zero everything. 0 net carbs, 0 calories, 0 everything. I've seen people buy the C4 in like the bigger can, like the bang size can, but I've never seen this smaller slim one. So excited to try that. And then lastly, I picked up this Silk Hazelnut Unsweetened Almond Creamer. Very interested to try this after the disaster that was that white mocha creamer. So you can see here for a tablespoon, it's 15 calories, 0 carbs. So I will try this and let y'all know how it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. I spent $138 at Walmart. I spent, how much was it? 14 at Barron's. No, 15 at Barron's and 15 at Grocery Outlet. So that puts me at $168 for the week. Now you could also take off that 10, what did I say, $10 or $11 that I saved on Fetch and Ibotta and shave some off of the total there. That doesn't surprise, I mean, that's, y'all know, that's higher than what I want to spend. That doesn't surprise me because while I didn't go crazy, like I wasn't just throwing stuff in my cart, like I was sticking with my list, the cereal is like $6 something a box. This is $9. So I just bought some pricier things. All right, y'all, that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop me a comment down below. I will see you guys on Wednesday for a Keto Week 2 update video. Friday for a what I eat in a day. Over the weekend, posted a I've had my Peloton for 2 months. What do I think about it video. I will link it in the cards if you haven't watched it. And yeah, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, friends.